by Angus Campbell, who's a senior analyst at FX Pro. And as I said, Angus, thank you, by the way, for joining us. A couple of days off and kind of quiet, it looks like, as people get back to work in Europe, with the exception maybe of Turkey, which we don't talk about a ton, but they've had political problems there, and I think the markets are kind of a mess to some extent this morning. Is that just a problem there, or is it something that the rest of the world needs to worry about as well?
Well, I think that, thankfully, the only turkey I've had recently has been for Christmas lunch. But certainly, no, focusing on the country itself, obviously, there is concerns. You know, Turkey obviously has aspirations to join the European Union. So, you know, that is a slight concern, but it hasn't really had an effect at all on the European markets whatsoever. I mean, certainly when I walked into work this morning in the early hours, it was very, very quiet. Yep. I think a lot of people are still away because, of course, you've got the weekend tomorrow and then New Year. So it's not quite got the feeling yet that people are back in the office at all. And we're just seeing low volumes trickle through naturally, of course, but the market's very much still full of Christmas cheer, and they're pushing a little bit higher. As you mentioned, the FTSE's up, you know, nearly 0.75%. Some of the European indices, the German DAX, for example, the French CAC, they're up 0.75%. So certainly it looks like people are happy to get into equities even at this late moment on in the year, and perhaps try and push their portfolios, maybe inflate them a little bit as we run towards the end of 2013.